talk about it, so I'm not even going to bring it up.
No, I said you wouldn't talk
Also,
about
by
it.
the way, I brought you a silent fidget toy. It's in the car. I didn't bring it in because I can't listen to that in the background of a whole nother episode. I brought him all those magnetic spinnies. Remember the ones that were on my bedside
See, you guys got to forget, I'm old enough.
He'll make noise.
I'm old enough where ADD wasn't a thing when I was a kid, so.
I understand that,
So
but
am I.
do you remember all those
As
things?
it should be, okay? Seriously.
Remember all those things that were next to my bed, all the magnets with the different colors that spin?
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll figure out a way to make noise with them, but I brought them for your purpose.
No, I'm stopping now. I remember the first time, and then when I heard back the episode, I'm like, I can hear that. I'm like, son of a bitch. Yeah. Well, Lupe shouldn't leave toys on the table.
Right. Put your toys away, Lupe.
Well.
That video that you shared earlier, is that you were able to play that? Because that was an awesome opening if you were able to,
Oh, the John Cena one?
transfer that to this.
I could.
I like the more creepy one.
The John Cena one? Where the kids were singing
that's
it?
where Bray does it himself.
So wait a second. Hold on. Time out. What are you not allowed to say that we're talking about?
No, Dan was just being a jackass. Like
The
normal.
economic downfall of the Hun dynasty that led to the invention of the COVID virus years past.
Oh, okay. Well,
And then he goes, wait.
Lupe said, you can't talk about that. And I said,
No,
what's
I
it?
said
No,
you.
Lupe goes, if that isn't the biggest crock of shit, Danny, I don't know what is. And then
wait, was this in like a separate group chat that
Yeah.
I'm not involved in? Oh,
Yeah.
good.
And then Danny goes, oh, too highbrow for the pod. I was going to talk about how eating ass can lead to getting pink eyes. Is that better?
Are you recording this?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Pod World. My mom is also here. Welcome
You know
to
what, though? I was on that loop, though, so it didn't matter. I heard it all.
Welcome to the pod, Mom. KDawg in the house.
I mean, eating ass and getting pink eye might be more this pod style anyways compared to the Hun dynasty.
Yeah, that is true.
Right.
All right, so listen, you guys all have to learn how to do the KDawg gang sign, which is this.
Oh, the horns.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Donald,
did
pay
horns.
attention. Okay. So when KDawg's in the house, we all go like this. He knows. Yep, see?
There it is.
He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. Sing with me, children, little bitty babies. He's got the little bitty babies in his hand. He's got the little bitty babies in his hand. He's got the little bitty babies in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. How about the whole sea nation? He's got the whole sea nation in his hand. He's got the whole sea nation in his hand. He's got the whole sea nation in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. Now, kids, how about the big bad monster? He's got the big bad monster in his hand. He's got the big bad monster in his hand. He's got the big bad monster in his hand. He's got the whole.
As many people know, if you guys are wrestling fans, we did lose one absolute legend and one on his way to being a legend. Yesterday we lost Terry Funk at 79 years old, 2 days ago we lost Terry Funk, 79 years old. He was a WWE Hall of Famer, and yesterday we lost Bray Wyatt, unfortunately, at a very, very young age at 36.
36.
You know what I found out today? I did not know his dad was a wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
IRS. Roberto told me, do you know who IRS? I go, yeah, I used to watch him all the time. He goes, that was his dad. I go, no.
Erwin
way.
R. Shyster.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
Yeah.
His brother's a wrestler too, Bo Dallas.
But isn't
Yeah.
that
One of his brothers died.
So that's
Yeah, Bo
that's
Dallas.
that's his actual brother, right? That's Uncle Howdy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just wild to me because like in wrestling, like once you're in it family wise,
You're in it.
you're in it.
Yeah.
But you think about it, those families, they really just travel. You know what I mean? So you're in it, you know?
Yeah.
It's just in your blood, so.
To see all the, through all these group texts, I don't know who Bray Wyatt is. That's during the time I never watched wrestling.
Okay.
But, that's right, you're not in that. It was a separate guys group text that we had before you joined
Yeah, it's
the
okay.
pod.
I wasn't included.
So, anyways, I don't know who he is. So I just Googled him a little bit, and he's someone that I probably would have been in love with and rocked his shit like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, just looking at his persona, I'm like, oh, that's me all over it.
I
Yeah,
saw
for
him
sure.
wrestle twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have. And man, it just his entrance, like even talking about it now, it was cool because the whole arena would get fogged up.
Right.
And like,
Yeah.
look at, I'm covered in goosebumps.
So like I said, I've never watched
everyone
him.
would have, yes.
That was tonight.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
See, so when I Googled him, and I showed a video
He would
I
get
saw.
just with his lantern.
Yeah.
It was like almost like the Crypt Keeper. You
Yeah,
know?
it was
man.
badass. Like I said, the video I watched, just watching his entrance was giving me. I'm like, I've never seen this guy, and here I am, like, man, I wish I would have saw this shit live. But also, to what you were saying, the family thing, just Googling his name and then seeing the Twitter world go off from old timers like Cena and Rock wrestled with him when they were towards the end of their era, but even they were like
they respected him.
They not only that, but they said he changed the face of wrestling. And the time he was in it, Rock even said the gimmicks he had, the stories he made for himself,
He was
the
so
character,
creative.
the stuff he did, said never
mind
been seen in
crazy.
wrestling at all.
Yeah.
Right.
And the video I watched said the stuff he's done has never been seen in wrestling, and the stuff, the ideas he had was just off the charts. That they couldn't believe the stuff he came up with was just
could have
amazing.
been in writing for wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Like if he decided to ever give up, like actually wrestling, or like if an injury would have happened.
Yeah, can you imagine? He could have been head of creative.
He would have been wild. I mean, wrestling has changed so much since I grew up watching it as a kid. I mean, even Mom used to watch it with us. Me, my
You
mom,
want to do an
and Dad.
official
Yeah,
intro?
speaking of mom,
Yeah.
who's with us today, Alli?
No, I think we were sticking with that.
Drum roll, please. Do you know how to? Do you have one?
He's got to look for the
Stop.
label.
Stop it, Lupe.
She's here. The KDawg in the house.
KDawg in the house.
KDawg
All the way from Florida.
all the
Yeah.
way from the Florida.
Yeah.
Low rider.
Welcome to the pod.
Yeah. I've listened to every one of them, and you know what? You guys are very creative. And
Everyone, even before Alli was on him.
stop it.
No.
Yeah.
See, I think Allie's just happy she has her backup today because I heard you and Lupe kept picking on her in Florida.
Well, yeah, maybe. But now I'm being picked on, so, I need backup, So I just recruited Mo and Donna. So I'm all good.
Yeah, now she's got her whole posse.
I got my
Don, where you
posse.
at?
Yeah. Oh, and I got an offer for you I got to talk to you about later.
Uh-oh.
An
Yeah.
offer you can't refuse.
You cannot refuse this.
God.
It's worth it. Trust me.
Wow.
She said to me earlier, she goes, listen, me and Don got to have a little chit-chat later after the pod. And you know what it's about. You know what it's about.
Oh, heck. Get out of the way, Allie.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what it's about.
Look at his face.
I'm so confused right
It's
now.
okay.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're not.
we talked about it, 3 episodes back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was I
No.
here for it?
Yeah, you were here for it.
Put it this way. I'm 2% Italian, so that kind of made things happen. But guess what? Revoked. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, is it about
Oh,
who we...
yeah.
Okay.
It's like, you out of there.
She's going to make you an offer you can't refuse.
Yeah. Do you like Florida, Don?
I think that's where Capone died, isn't it?
We did a whole episode on him. 2 episodes on him.
and I don't even remember. My
So
notes
what
are still
he's trying
down
to
here
say is
somewhere.
maybe not.
Hold on, wait a
No,
minute.
he
My
died
notes
in
are still here.
prison.
No, he didn't.
No,
He didn't
I
die.
don't know.
I don't think he
Either
did.
way.
Either way, it's all good.
Naples. He died in Naples.
Oh, I'm
Florida.
like really close to Naples.
I don't know, just pulling a Florida
Oh, you
city
just
out of my ass.
He He died in Punta Gorda.
Oh.
He died in Disney World on the Matterhorn.
So yes, thanks for coming on the pod.
Yes.
Thank you.
She
I
flew all the way up
Miami
here
Beach.
for that. Miami
heard
Beach.
nothing of good things about you.
Oh, stop it.
Swear from
What have
Alli.
you heard about Dan?
Nothing but bad things. I'm sure.
No, absolutely not.
Alli texts her every day. I can't stand
Alli
that
does
mother.
not like me. We put up with each other because we both love Lupe so much.
But you know what? I mean,
Half true.
no, I really like your hair.
Thank you.
It's really sexy.
Now I'm gonna turning red. Probably.
Good thing Jamie doesn't listen.
Yeah. She likes the man bun.
Probably I'm red as fuck right now.
You really are.
Look at Mom's got it. All right, now what have you heard about Don? Don's the bestie.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Like I tell everybody, you can tell her no and shut the fuck up. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm
Don't
saying.
you dare tell me no or shut the fuck up.
Well, but if she listens to the pod like she says, you should know Donnie's not your best friend because he's the one trying to get Lupe to get her a cat. So
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Huh.
Yeah, he's the one trying to actually
he's the bad influence.
finagle it to get me another cat. Oh, look at that face.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen. KDawg says no to that. No way. No,
She's
no,
got
no.
her hands full with the 2 babies at home already.
Yeah, I can't handle much more. Besides,
Well, that was
Chloe.
mostly just to try and get Lupe in trouble. And
Yeah. How long are you in town for?
Thank God Sunday I fly out.
Dang, already?
I know. It's been, yeah.
How late did you get here? Just today, right?
Thursday, tomorrow.
Oh.
Yesterday. I got here yesterday.
She's
so.
already done with me.
I am so done.
Well, I mean, I'm done with you in like an hour and a half here, so I can't imagine.
That's-
Yeah.
that's
Welcome
why.
to my world.
That's why Dan's happy you're not staying for a whole episode.
Right.
Oh, I know.
Now it's double.
Yeah. But thank God I have this little.
So listen, we walked up the driveway.
Damn, Dan, I don't see a drink in your
I know
hand.
Lupe doesn't love me anymore.
Oh my. Hey, pretty good old fashioned. I can
See?
say that. Yeah.
He gets a girlfriend. She gets her mom here. I get no old fashions.
Yeah. But you still got the good hair, so it's all good.
And his face turned red again.
We walked up the driveway, and I said, "Can you intoxicate my mother, please?" It's been a rough 2 days.
So, are you originally from the area then?
Yeah, I grew up in Hessville, Indiana.
Hessville, right?
Hammond, Hessville. I went to Morton and stuff, and yeah, I'm from the region totally.
I delivered the Morton for a while. I didn't, but my guy did, and
Yeah.
we were in Hammond for 8 years.
Yeah.
So we
Yep.
just moved to Cedar Lake in January.
Oh, okay.
But we were in Hammond, right south side. Nope. Yep, south side, right by the expressway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 173rd and Calumet, basically, right there.
Oh, okay. Yep. Lived there. Totally. Forever.
Hessville's a nice part of Hammond, too.
Oh, God. Yeah. Kenwood Tap, Flicks.
Oh, can with him.
I go to Kenwood all the time.
Yep, you
Still?
Yeah.
do. That's where you do your
Flow is awesome.
your Super Bowl parties.
Flow is
What, are you
awesome.
stupid? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
No, actually, I haven't been. It's been a while. I guess
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sorry. What is all the time?
Flo doesn't want us there anymore. Or the actual owner doesn't want us there or something like that anymore.
Because Isaac does his football parties there.
We used to do Super Bowl there.
Yeah,
and they wanted after the second one, they were like, okay, the next one you do, you have to get catered by us now.
Oh.
Because we were bringing in our own stuff. We were just
okay,
renting
yeah.
the space.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, we're not going to do that anymore.
Right.
So now Isaac just has it at his house.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Kenwood Tap,
Yeah.
Slicks. I've been to Slicks.
Flicks.
Or Flicks, yeah, Flicks.
Why can't I think of the one by my old house with the buffaloes? At Pines, right?
Yeah.
The Pines.
The Pines.
Oh, my God. I used to hang out at the Pines like back in the day with Tracy.
Oh Lord.
We'd go sing karaoke
Hey,
there.
ask Mom what her nickname is that Tracy calls her.
Buzz.
Buzz.
And that's all I remember. That's all I can say.
Legally, that's all she can tell you
Legally.
about that story.
Yeah. Okay. So don't we have to go, Alli?
Yeah, we
now?
have to
Okay.
Wait, this story's for you first, though.
All right, let's hear it.
This is me to get Lupe in trouble. Sorry. Not really.
Look at his
Lupe,
eyes.
No.
Lupe's like, Alli, take her and leave. Take her and leave now.
Shifty eyes. What's going on?
No, so last time we all met together was before our company picnic on Saturday. So we're at the company picnic, and me and Jamie, we set our chairs up, like, let's say over here. Lupe's like, where are you guys at when he first checks in? I'm like, oh, me and Jamie, we're over here. So this motherfucker takes and sets all over here. I'm like, you dick. So he's kind of close to the bounce house. Well, guess where the little ones are at the whole time? The bounce house. Well,
I know where the story's going because he still hasn't fucking admitted any of it.
So Rylan comes by us.
He has a side chick, by the way.
Rylan comes by us. Oh. And then
she's like that tall.
She's 4 years old.
Okay,
Get KDawg a chair.
So
I don't have to beat your ass.
So she goes running back to the bounce house, falls. But where does she fall? Oh, right in front of Lupe.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Lupe has to pick her up, and he carries her back to us, and she's like, thank you, Lupe. And so I got a Band-Aid from Jim, the owner of the company, because he had a spare pack, and she's like, Lupe, will you put it on for me? So he put the Band-Aid on for her. So that's not the best part of the story.
This happens every single time that they see each other. The last time she didn't even fall.
So the next part of the story, Lupe doesn't know about it. So a week later or sometime during the week, we're driving around, and she's like, Dada, remember your company, your party for work? Oh, yeah. She goes, that was fun. I go, what was your favorite part? She goes, Lupe being there.
Oh my God.
Now, not only that, now just yesterday, we're driving.
Wow.
4, and she's moving in on my man.
We're driving in the car, and she's like, Dada. I'm like, yeah. She goes, remember the party at work? I go, yeah. She goes, do you remember when Lupe rescued me and put a Band-Aid on me? I'm like, damn.
What I also
that's news to me.
Laying it on thick.
What I also haven't said is when I went over to his house to watch SummerSlam. So we're watching the show and all this, and then she just
we have to talk after this.
she just looks at me as we're watching SummerSlam, and she goes, "Hey, where's Lupe?"
I don't care about Donnie being there. Just where's Lupe?
Oh my God.
Did you tell her he's with Alli, his girlfriend?
I was with you that day.
I know.
Right. Well, I did tell her, actually.
I was there. She
Actually, I did. I told her, too. I go, he's with his girlfriend, Alli. She's like, okay.
And she probably went and got her voodoo doll out of her bedroom
now,
and was just stabbing it with pins.
See,
so now do I have to be really close to Dan and his wife? Future in-laws?
The next time you guys see each other, you have to fall in front of her and make sure Lupe takes care of you.
Yeah, there you go.
Because Jamie's going to put a Band-Aid on me. I'm going to have to call my mom in Florida. I mean, I fell. She's tough fucking luck.
But
Whatever,
man,
Al.
she's in love with you, Lupe. I don't know why or what, but every time.
But that's how Easton was too.
Yeah,
when she
Easton
was growing up.
Yeah, but yeah,
Because
Ryan,
I used to.
but Rylan brings you up more than Easton even did. Like I said, every time. Dada, I'm like, yeah. She goes, my birthday party is going to be a Sonic party because Lupe likes Sonic. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh.
So by the way, this little girl, I don't remember if you heard this part of one of the episodes. She met me in the street. The first time I ever met her.
And did she kick you?
Almost, but Don was ready with his beer. He was like ready, popcorn in, watching this whole fight about to go down. This 4-year-old like pretty much dropped the gloves, took her earrings off, and like met me in the street. I got off the bike. I held on to Don. I'm like, this is my boyfriend. I did not go near Lupe the whole party.
Oh, I bet.
Well, she understood she had to come outside, set her dominance at her own house.
Set her perimeter. Yeah. You've reached my area now.
Yeah. And the whole party, I was like, my boyfriend, Don. And then one time Lupe grabbed me. I'm like, don't touch me.
You're afraid of a 4-year-old. I love it.
What?
Oh my God.
To be fair, Alli
put you in your place. I love it.
To be fair, Alli was scared almost that whole day because there was a lot of kids around.
She doesn't do well with kids.
I've heard.
Yeah.
Dan was like,
that's her.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Okay, I get it now.
Dan was like, I didn't realize you were so terrified of children. I was like sitting in a lawn chair, like shaking.
And it was even worse because all the kids were like shooting basketballs.
Yeah.
And not all of them were great at shooting. So she was just like going like this the whole time.
Like dodging balls that weren't even coming at my face.
Oh, oops. Low on the meds that day, huh?
Wouldn't have been the first time.
Right. Oh, Lord.
No comment.
Lupe Martinez. My mother is here.
That's why I said no comment.
Anyways. All right.
All right.
We out this bitch.
Yeah. We gotta go.
Since you're leaving, I hope Lupe doesn't do that at the end of this episode.
I'm just going to cut that out and I'm going to paste that at the end of the episode.
All right.
As big as a what's it called? An extrovert you guys think I am. Fucking anytime I get any kind of compliment at all, fucking burns me right away.
When did you get back into wrestling? Was it last WrestleMania?
Just this past year. Remember when I had the poker party and we watched WrestleMania?
Right. And that's the one that Bray was supposed to wrestle in, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he, since I know you don't really know who he is,
right?
He came back at Elimination Chamber because he was gone for a while. Mm-hmm. And everyone was, excited for him to be back. He was doing the storyline with LA Knight.
Yes.
And he was teasing like a new family.
Mm-hmm. I saw Alexis Bliss was with him for a while, too.
Yeah, before she was, yeah. But he ended up getting like some mysterious illness.
COVID, we find out now.
Which caused him not to be able to go to WrestleMania. He was supposed to wrestle Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. That was supposed to be a whole thing, too, with no.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I haven't seen Bobby Lashley. I've seen him in a suit only promoting people. Is he hurt right now? Why is he not wrestling, only playing like manager to the New Day or whoever?
Actually, yeah, I haven't seen Bobby Lashley in a while.
Yeah, he's been here and
I've
there.
seen him, but he hasn't
with
been
the Street
physical
Profits.
at all. The Street Profits. He's been like promoting them.
Yeah. They're starting their own like faction, basically.
And I'm loving Matt Riddle and Drew McIntyre. Oh my God, I'm loving that.
I'm just glad New Day's back.
I heard, not fully, but they're back.
Mm-hmm. They're wrestling fully.
No, Big E.
He means there's one more member missing.
Yeah, Big E.
Well, what's wrong with him?
He had a bad neck injury.
Yeah, he broke his neck.
And they're not sure if he's going to wrestle again.
Right.
Yeah, I guess doctors are pushing him not to wrestle.
Yeah. So Bray was out of WrestleMania because of this mysterious illness that no one knew about. Mm-hmm. And it was actually kept a secret until, obviously, yesterday, Sean Ross Sapp, a writer for Fightful, he spoke with the Rotunda family, and they told him that Bray ended up getting COVID, which exacerbated a heart condition.
Right, I read all that, yeah.
And then that's why he ended up having a heart attack yesterday.
So...
But he was supposedly, like, getting better. He was supposed to be coming back.
Right. Yeah, they were September, I think. I heard.
Yeah, I didn't hear
next week, Friday, September.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see like a for sure like.
So was he going to come back to Raw or SmackDown? What faction was he part of? So
yeah, because he didn't even get drafted. So he might have been a free agent towards both brands.
Yeah. Well, from what Donnie said a few weeks ago, that they weren't going to keep you to one night if you were. Because, like, again, recently I've seen
LA Knight's
going back and forth.
Yeah, what I think I was saying that the draft is null and void.
Right, it was you then. I thought it was Donnie was you then, yeah. So here's my question, though. So his name is Rotunda's the last name, right?
Yeah, his actual name is Windham Rotunda.
So what nationality is he? Because I've Googled all this shit about him, but I never looked that up. Because the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, he looked like a fucking redneck hillbilly, but a name like Rotunda makes me think kind of like The Rock, almost like Samoan or something,
He was born in Florida.
Because I know nothing about him, but I'm saddened that I missed the whole. Again, I wasn't in the wrestling for a while, and it took just. Every year when WrestleMania comes out, I try to find a way to watch it, and then usually I'll watch for a few weeks and then grow tired of it. Mm-hmm. But the fact that Easton and Ryland are like loving it. Listen to this. So I've gotten a few of the wrestling entrance songs on my Spotify, so it'll come up once in a while. Yesterday on my way home, after the I Love Lupe story from Ryland, freaking Cody Rhodes song comes on. Ryland sings it word for word. Not even kidding. So when it gets to the first, the whoa, that first part, whoa. Yeah. So I'm in the car driving, and I do one of these. I'm like, whoa. And I put my hands up like this. And she's like, no, Dada. Cody Rhodes punches the ground when he says whoa. I'm like, oh, sorry. So she was yelling at me for doing the wrong moves. She's in love with Bianca Belair, though, now. Whenever she's in the so when she's in the room, the toy room with Alexa, she'll ask to play Bianca Belair song like crazy, and she sits in there and dances and pretend like she's twirling hair that's not there. It's hilarious.
I don't know if we mentioned to him before, but we were watching SummerSlam or whatever, and fucking Ryland passed out on top of him on the couch and shit, and like we were like. Danny's like, oh, she's sleeping. She won't be able to see Seth Rollins with yada, yada, yada. And James like, that's all right. She could watch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
His fucking music hits. She wakes up instantly.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus, that was perfect timing. But yeah. So a couple things I've seen. Obviously, I'm here not watching SmackDown.
Well, then, you know what? Before you go into your story, too, again, cutting someone off, just to continue with the kids really quick. So, Riley Easton, remember I've told you guys how you guys saw videos of her last year. She came out for softball. Her walk-up music was Pantera Respect.
Yeah.
Or Walk. Well, now she just yesterday out of nowhere, 'cause I think it was her first time hearing it from the beginning. She wants to come out to, this is my brutality. She wants to come out to Rhea Ripley. She's like, Dada, I want that to be my walk-up music. So I'm like, oh, yeah. So anyways, go ahead, Donnie. Sorry.
So obviously I'm not watching SmackDown. But so the blue WWE Universal Championship is one of the belts that Bray Wyatt won.
Good job, Ron
So
Dawson.
I don't know, like, if this is true or whatever, but
You gonna rename it after him?
yeah, no, I'm assuming it's true. But supposedly Roman Reigns came to SmackDown tonight and gave the blue WWE Universal Championship belt to his family to permanently retire it in his honor.
Oh, wow, that was nice.
But not to take away from that, but that's a kind of a good thing, because didn't we talk about how they're going to make just one belt anymore now instead of a unified belt anyway? Or
Yeah, well,
belt?
if you've been watching, Paul Heyman hasn't been coming out with those belts lately.
No,
Ever
but
since SummerSlam, I
Yeah,
think, right?
ever
Yeah.
since
So.
Jay and Jimmy's thing. But so because you're more of an insider than I am, and now that I've started getting into wrestling more, every TikTok I watch now is all of a sudden wrestling orientated. Every fucking ad that shows up on Facebook is all wrestling oriented. So one of the rumors I heard, and tell me if I'm wrong, is that the Usos aren't allowed in Canada. So they planned this whole Usos fighting thing right before they did their whole Canada trip, because they've been there for, 3 weeks, 4 weeks? And it just coincides with the announcement last week. Oh, Jimmy Uso live on SmackDown next week. Oh, and they're out of Canada all of a sudden. So is that true? Is the bloodline those guys been?
That's possible, because I think, can't remember if it's Jay or Jimmy, but one of them I believe has like a DUI or something like
think it
that.
was Jay.
And Canada's real strict
Jimmy.
on who they let in.
Right.
And
But they got permission. What was it when? It was a pay-per-view. They got permission to go to Canada,
well,
and they were both there.
I think it was the pay-per-view Clash at the Castle. They weren't allowed to go to. That's when Solo debuted.
Oh,
Because they brought Solo over there
okay.
to have someone interfere for Roman.
Okay.
But the last one that I didn't think they were going to be able to go to, but they ended up obviously being able to go, was the I think it was the Saudi event.
Oh,
Yeah. That's
man,
what it
the
was.
crowd went
That's what it was.
insane
Yeah.
for Sami Zayn there.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's his first time going there too.
Yeah.
Right, and he's not Muslim.
He's
Israeli
Muslim.
or something.
He's
too.
Muslim.
Yeah.
But so
And then, man, did you watch last Friday when they were in Quebec?
yeah,
Kevin Owens came back?
I watched highlights.
Oh my God, the crowd was
Yeah.
insane. And then the Miz
That's where
came out.
Owens is from.
Owens and Sami Zayn are
Oh,
both from
okay.
Quebec.
Yeah.
So they went insane. So
So-
Owens has been hurt.
Yeah.
So Sami Zayn's out there alone, blah blah blah, doing his thing.
Blah 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 blah.
And then the Judgment Day comes out and does their shit and picking on him. And he's like, and they're all, all four on each one of the rings, each one of the
Each side of the
yeah.
ring.
Yeah.
So he's in there surrounded. He goes, wait. You guys thought I was going to come back to Quebec alone? And all of a sudden, I'm getting goosebumps right now. Kevin Owens' music drops, and he comes in there. He looked like he was ready to tear up because the ovation he got, like every time he was talking, like they zoomed in, and it looked like he was fighting back tears. It was fucking awesome.
I think it's the first time he's been there in a while for a taping.
yeah.
But another cool thing about tonight, so LA Knight and Finn Balor are the main event for SmackDown.
Okay.
Obviously, LA Knight was the last person that ever wrestled Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
It was for that dark match.
Yep.
Or
The Mountain Dew.
yeah, the
Mountain
Mountain
Dew
Dew
match.
whatever it was.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah.
And then
I said glow in the dark because it was dark and it had a black light and
I
stuff
thought
like
it was
that.
Finn Balor that went against him for that.
no, it was LA Knight.
So wait, I did see that match.
Yeah, that was the Mountain Dew glow in the dark.
That was Royal
match.
Rumble.
That was the Royal Rumble.
I did watch Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
We were at Nikki and Kevin.
Yeah, so that was
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt.
Okay, so I didn't pay attention to that match because I only cared about the Royal Rumble that night. And I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know who these people are. And I'm like,
Yeah,
why
so
is it so dark? This is weird.
That was Bray Wyatt and LA Knight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So LA Knight's wrestling Finn Balor.
And is Finn Balor coming out as a demon tonight then?
No.
Oh.
But Finn Balor was what does it say? It was the Fiend's first opponent.
Yeah. Ooh,
Kind of weird how
man.
that works out.
I got chills on that one.
And then I guess Rey Mysterio has an armband that says TFBW, Terry Funk, Bray Wyatt. And then they're also doing a Terry Funk hardcore tag team match.
Oh shit, who's in that?
I don't know.
Dude, okay, so
Terry Funk was in Roadhouse.
yeah,
He was one of the bouncers with
Roadhouse.
so I was kind of like looking up Terry Funk. So he's a Hammond, Indiana native.
Yeah, he's from Hammond.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, oh shit. But yeah, dude, him and Mick Foley,
Yep.
the most hardcore,
Hardcore legends.
most hardcore legends ever to step foot in the ring. I mean, they put their bodies on the line like it was nothing.
Yeah, I was telling Danny that for the tribute show tonight, I was like, I feel really bad for Braun Strowman and Eric Rowan.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, they were the
those are the guys in
original
the-
Wyatt family. Which actually, Braun Strowman, was he original?
It
was just Luke Harper.
It was mainly Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. But Braun was a part of it for a little bit, I think.
Yeah, and actually, so was Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, we just talked about that.
We did.
No,
Was
he
I here?
wasn't down here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you were saying,
Yeah.
So
was Daniel Bryan, actually, so was Randy Orton.
Yep, Randy Orton was a part of
he
it.
was because he was asking me about the match Daniel Bryan had in the cage with
I wasn't
Bray
asking
Wyatt.
you
Bray
about
Wyatt,
it.
yeah.
I was telling you about it. The video that I watched, I was referencing earlier, said that again, this guy that did the video just loves Bray Wyatt, and the video was made in 2018, so it wasn't like a tribute album video to him because he wasn't dead yet. It was 2018, but he's like
Maybe
going
he
over
was
the
a future person.
going over the creative, like they said, this is how fucking great he was creatively. He goes, and if it wasn't for his creativeness, he goes, and he said all these people, he went down a list of people that have been in the Wyatt family, but he's like, Daniel Bryan was in it. He goes, and for Daniel Bryan to get out of the family, I guess it did, like, you had to beat everyone in the family to get out of it, and it was a cage match, it looked like. I saw they just showed highlights, but Daniel Bryan won it, and he said if it wasn't for that match, that got him over with the fans, and the fans all of a sudden loved him, and that propelled him to be popular enough to get the championship belt when Daniel Bryan won it.
Yeah.
That started the Yes movement, wasn't it?
Yeah, because he got on top of the cage, and he's doing yes. I don't know. I mean, again, this is when I wasn't watching, so I don't know what started, if he was doing yes before, if it started that night, or how it works.
It was too long ago. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But
Get Walter on the phone.
so most of Bray Wyatt's run was when I stopped watching for a little while.
Same here.
The most I saw from him, I think, was his World Eater era, like with the floral shirt and the straw hat.
That was his when he first came.
Yeah, that was before like the Fiend and everything.
Yeah, that was the Wyatt family.
Yeah.
And that was actually creepy because they would come out. They had the sheep mask.
Yeah, and the lantern.
And lantern.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to get a lantern so bad. Like, I want to buy like an actual lantern. I was looking on Amazon today all day, and I can't find a big one like the one he carries. All I could find are like 9-inch tall ones, which are tiny. Mm-hmm. But I want to get a big lantern like the one he carries.
Yeah, but I am upset I missed out on most of his stuff. One thing I did watch was so on Peacock, they right away, which is kind of cool, they put up like a best of Bray Wyatt section on the WWE part.
Oh, nice. I gotta watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think I know what I'm doing tonight.
one of the first videos is like his top 10 moments, which I knew what number one was going to be. It was beating AJ Styles.
Oh yeah.
In the what's that match? Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
To win his very first WWE title.
Dude, AJ Styles sold Sister Abigail so good.
Yeah. And then another one I watched that I've always heard about, but I never got to see it, was when he was feuding with Cena. Mm-hmm. It was during the pandemic, so obviously no crowd.
That's one of the best matches ever.
Yeah.
So they called it the Firefly Funhouse match. It was weird. but good.
Yeah.
was-
See, and you know what?
It was very interesting.
I'm gonna have to look it up and watch it because I didn't see that
Yeah.
match.
I have to find the video and send it to you guys. But this guy references that too. He says it was during the pandemic, so no one was there. He's like, but do yourself a favor, find that match and watch it. He says,
Yeah, it was very interesting.
So during this, again, 8-minute video I watched, it didn't focus a lot on the moves he did, but watching his finisher move, it looked a lot like the Crossroads. Is it?
Oh, the Sister Abigail. It's not. So when Cody does the Crossroads, he has the person's back to him,
Right.
and bends them backwards.
Right.
Yeah.
The Sister Abigail.
Oh, he has them facing up while he's doing it. I don't know. Either way, it just looks very similar to the Crossroads. I'm sure it's not the same, but it's just, I was like, oh, okay, well, that's
You're
cool.
making me doubt myself.
I know. I was just about to look it up too.
Because they didn't show his finishing move that much. Like I said, I got to find this
Okay,
video and
there
send
it
it to you
is.
guys.
All right, so Cody has like the person right here,
Yeah.
with their back to him.
Yeah.
Bray is standing this way. The person's body is going that
Oh,
way.
okay.
Their head is right here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's kind of
that's-
behind him, man. That's right.
Okay. Got it.
And then Cody like flips them around,
Right.
and Bray like he takes them like this, and he just kind of like goes back with them.
Okay. Got it, dude.
But
And
I could see how it would look like the same.
Well, plus, like I said, they didn't show it all the way. That's
Oh,
why
that's- okay,
They
so-
weren't focusing on his move, so that's why I said if I would have seen it more, I would have known. Oh, it's not the same.
Yeah.
And then when he sets him up, he kisses him on the forehead.
Yeah,
Sometimes he would, yeah.
I saw that one of the videos. Yeah, he kissed Undertaker on the forehead before he did a move to him.
Yeah.
And they show when he did like
Man.
a back bridge.
Dude, I want. Okay, so
you saying the Undertaker triggered the same
I-
exact thing
yep.
for me and Lupe.
Yep, totally.
So at was it at a Raw
It was a Raw before.
Mania?
No, Royal Rumble.
Okay, so the Raw
This
before
was when LA
Yeah,
Knight came
okay.
out and everything like that.
So the Raw before Royal Rumble, him and LA Knight, we're going back and forth, obviously. And I forget what completely happened, but LA Knight ended up with the Undertaker in the ring. Undertaker came out as the American Badass on the motorcycle.
Yeah. So basically,
which everyone popped.
Oh
for.
yeah. So basically, LA Knight pretty much called anybody out to
Right.
face him at
That's
WrestleMania.
right. Yeah.
And Rumble.
Yeah.
And
Or
Then-
maybe it was just for that night.
it could have been no, because there wasn't a match.
No, because I think him and Bray already had the Royal Rumble match set up.
Okay. So
Pause.
But I think he was. Just calling for a challenger for
Yeah.
like that Raw. So the Undertaker comes out on the motorcycle, American Badass, all
yeah,
that shit,
that was awesome.
and they're standing in the ring, and then Bray comes out, and he gets up on the apron in the ring, like just like on the outside. He gets in the ring. Undertaker ends up with LA Knight in the choke slam hold.
Okay.
Pushes him towards Bray.
Yeah.
Bray's sister Abigail's him right away. And then and then Bray's kind of like on all fours, and he like kind of crawls back real quick and just looks at Undertaker. Bray stands up. Undertaker walks over to him, whispers in his ear. No one knows what the fuck he said to him.
That's gonna come out soon.
And Undertaker, I don't think it ever will. Undertaker leaves the ring, and that was like the passing of the torch
Yeah.
from
Oh,
Undertaker
really?
to Bray.
Yeah.
And I think Bray posted on social media and said, like, that was probably one of the most special things that's ever happened.
Really?
Yeah. That was. I know. As soon as you said Undertaker, me and Don we.
I know you both popped up.
Yeah. No. It's. He was. And I'm not trying to not talk about Terry Funk at all.
But he's before our era.
But he's way before our era. I mean, I just caught the ass end of Terry Funk.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Bray Wyatt, he was in our era, and he made the PG era amazing because for the older crowd, because he was so good.
Yes.
But what I wanted to play, and I know I'll probably tear up, but I wanted to play this, was when Bray Wyatt came back.
When you buy 10 tickets on Vivid Seats, you get the 11th.
I was like, that's not my phone.
Yeah, no, that's mine. When Bray Wyatt actually came back last October, and the emotion that was coming from him, his promo. I mean, it's a little long. But I mean, just the outpour from the crowd and everybody. You can hear him chanting, "Welcome back."
I don't know if y'all can read this on me, but I'm incredibly grateful, and I'm really, really nervous to be here, but I never thought of this would happen. And this right here, this is just me, okay? You know, this is a version of me that I've never got to introduce to you guys before. This is just me being me, genuine me for the first time. And I just want to share with you, you know, this past year in my life, I lost a lot of things. I lost my career. I love you too. I lost my career. I lost my self-confidence. I lost two people who were very, very close to me. And I lost my way. And I got to a point where I thought that everything that I'd ever done here, otherwise, I thought it was all meaningless. Nothing I ever did has mattered to anyone. And I was wrong. I was wrong. Once I was done feeling sorry for myself, and I decided to go out in the world again and see people. There were people everywhere. They would say, "Thank you, Bray, man. When you coming back home?" And then every once in a while, there would be someone I would meet that's truly remarkable. And you know who you are. But these people, they would come to me. They would come to me and they would say, "Bray, I just wanted to thank you, man, because I was in a time of need and I lost people that were close to me. And I lost my self-confidence and I felt weak and I felt vulnerable. And in this weakened state, I found your words, Bray. I found your words and I just wanted to thank you, man. You saved my life, Bray." The truth is, I don't think about stuff like that. And the thing about that is that I can sit here right now today and I can look all of you in the eyes and I can say that you were there when I was weak, when I was vulnerable, when I was down. So I just wanted to say thank you. You all saved my life. You wouldn't let me alone. Every time I tried to run away and hide, you were there to find me. When I left things behind, you found them. You chased me. You are the reason.
So you usually for Bray's promos, he would have like distorted sounds and stuff like that just to make it creepier. But there will definitely not be another Bray Wyatt.
No.
And I don't mean like the character. I just mean like someone with the mind of him.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, all the tweets that I've seen from some of the WWE superstars talking about him, I mean, they were just, I mean, geez. The words that they were saying about him and how creative, how much of a creative mind he had.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the video of the podcast Booker T was on when
Oh,
he
my
got the news
Yeah,
live?
I sent it to you guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you sent it. Oh my god.
Yeah, he found out live right when they started their episode.
Yep.
And you can tell, like, I don't remember the name of the other guy that was saying it. But you could tell as the words were coming out,
He was
you
tearing
could
up.
just see this change in Booker T's face. Like,
Yeah. Well, and there was another one. There was a video of the Big Show getting the news too. What's that?
just a picture of Eric Rowan.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
That's one of the Wyatt family.
Yeah.
members.
Oh, okay.
So is he not on the
No.
roster anymore?
Nope, they just brought him back for this.
For this, okay.
I think he was in AEW. I think he might just be in the Indies right now.
Okay.
So, not
Braun is still on the roster, but he's out with an injury.
Yeah.
not to shift all the way away from that, but speaking of AEW, have you heard the rumors that Edge is signing with AEW now?
That's just he cleared those rumors yesterday.
Oh, did he?
Okay.
Yeah, because so the rumor was that he came to WWE with this is what I want to re-sign, and WWE declined.
Okay.
He said that never happened. He never went to them. They never declined any. He said he actually has an offer sitting in his inbox right now.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that match that he just recently had was not his last match then? Maybe.
Still could be.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Dude. Oh my god. Dude, I had the chills when his music hit and the fucking crowd popped.
Because that was his hometown, too.
Yeah, dude, I had the chills. I was like, this is it. This is his last match.
I almost started tearing up, as stupid as it sounds, like when they scanned over to his wife, and she's in the stands tearing up. I'm like,
fucking Beth Phoenix.
yeah, I'm
So
like, for
I
her
don't-
to be tearing up, I go, it must be his last match for her to
I
be
don't
very
think this is a work. Like, I think he's legitimately thinking if he actually wants to retire or not.
Right.
But
I didn't think they would have done it if that's his last match. I didn't honestly think that they would do it on a Raw. I think.
well, I
thought
would
they
because that's his hometown.
But yeah, that's that too.
It wasn't a Raw, it was a SmackDown.
Oh, it was
True.
Smack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought it was Raw. For
but
some reason.
I think if I remember correctly, I think that's what he said last year, is that he would want to retire. Or he'd want his last match in Toronto.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. It would be a Friday because last Friday I was getting ready to go to Alabama.
Yep.
And we didn't record.
Yeah, I was able to watch it because we weren't recording.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck, man. It's crazy.
But I was telling one of my other, I was talking to Barry, and I was like, due to the circumstances, I kind of hope they have Bray Wyatt headline the Hall of Fame next year.
Absolutely. Yep. And I honestly, wasn't it supposed to be Batista this past WrestleMania?
I don't know. They haven't released any names yet for the next one.
Because I thought it was supposed to be Batista this past WrestleMania, and he had to decline because he was still doing movies, and he wouldn't have been able to.
Oh no, I don't
accept or
think so.
something like
Because this last past WrestleMania was the Undertaker.
that. Oh yeah, that's right.
No one was going to headline over him.
No.
But they still have to do The Rock at some point.
The Rock hasn't been inducted?
He's not in the Hall of Fame yet.
Which is crazy because
I don't think he's like officially retired.
Right.
Yeah. But he will say he's not in ring shape. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
But
Okay,
yeah,
Rock.
I hope he headlines the Hall of Fame next year.
Speaking of Barry, you went to
His wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he listen?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, if you listen, Barry, congratulations.
Here, hold on. Send him a Snapchat.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, Barry? Just want to say congratulations on your marriage. I asked Don if you listen to the podcast. This is a whole episode of Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk. So if you decide to listen, congratulations. You're going to hear this anyway, so.
So not congratulations if he doesn't listen?
No.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, it was a good time. The only people I knew there was Walter, Lexi, James, Alex, and Alexa.
Damn, you were on the like VIP. Not even Anthony, huh?
I don't think Barry's that like.
Oh no, he was more Walter and Alex
because of wrestling.
Yeah.
Well, I think Walter knew him before.
Was Barry wrestling shirt guy?
Wrestling shirt guy.
Yeah, wasn't it Walter? I was saying when we had Walter and Alex the last time on the cast, and he was like, "Yeah, he used to always wear a wrestling shirt every day to school."
Oh, I don't know.
Was it Barry?
I'm not sure.
I think it was. Walter, I don't know if you listen, but
Walter listens.
Okay, Walter, let me know.
So I don't know if this is true, but is there an actual like Camp Crystal Lake TV series coming out?
I've heard that. I hope so.
I heard it's coming out on Peacock.
I also heard they're finally greenlighting that series about 13 ghosts where it's going to be
I saw that.
Per ghost?
Yes, one episode per ghost. Yes. Yes.
I have to rewatch 13 Ghosts just so I can catch up. And
if anyone can tell, we don't really have much to talk about tonight, so we're going with whatever we can think of.
Well, no, I think we did pretty good on this episode.
Oh, wait, that's right. Danny wanted to talk about the Han Dynasty.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
It happened a long time ago. In China.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
In a land far, far away. I'm trying to see if this Camp Crystal Lake thing is
like legit. Yeah, we'll get back to
reschedule program.
Yeah, we'll get back to regular scheduled episodes. I was on vacation last week, and then I ended up going.
Shocker! Lupe misses an episode.
Wow, Lupe's not available on a Friday night,
which actually worked out because I was going to miss it anyways because I forgot I had something to do. What was I doing?
Wasn't it the wedding?
No, that was Saturday.
Dun dun dun.
What girl did you hang out with on Friday? Oh no! Didn't you say you went to Chicago to see?
That's right. I went to hang out with Rago.
Yeah, Rago.
Dumb.
That's right. Got my concert tomorrow.
What concert?
Offspring, Sum 41, and Simple Plan.
With who?
Ashley, Ron, Swibes, Latos, and Liv.
Oh, how is Latos? I haven't heard
good
anything.
They were just in Italy.
Lucky bastards.
Her sister got married.
Oh, nice. He doesn't have Facebook anymore, does he?
I don't think so. I don't know.
If he does, he deleted me.
But I was joking around with her because she was posting like Instagram stories and stuff. So I replied to one. I was like, "Hey, do you have a nice single Italian girl there?" She was like, "Yeah, just come with us next time." I was like, "Wait, what?" Okay.
Can you imagine Don getting together with like
a real Italian?
Real Italian, and Don's like, "Well, fuck, I'm moving to Italy."
I don't know who that is.
My
Ellie's
friend.
Yeah, okay.
I was.
Oh.
She's not single, so.
Too bad for you, Donnie. Wah, wah, wah.
But yeah,
you can cut that out.
Yeah.
How long have we been recording for?
An hour almost, 5 minutes too.
Not long enough.
Well, how long do you need to make it?
Why
I know, right?
Can't I find?
But yeah, no. Last week I was on vacation, and it really was like, I mean, I was on vacation from work, but we didn't record because I ended up having to drive down to Alabama for a family emergency, and Alabama's different.
Down in Alabama, where they love Nick Saban.
It's actually really nice out there.
It is.
It was hot as shit too.
Minus the rednecks.
But We left Alabama on Sunday afternoon. Drove to Nashville because that's on the way anyway. We were going to drive through it. Stopped in Nashville, ate at Johnny Cash Bar, and then continued to drive back north, back to Indiana, where the Hoosiers are at.
Dun, dun, dun.
Nice little 8-hour drive-ish.
Yeah, went to go hang out with Rago last weekend. Then I had the wedding. I don't think I did anything on Sunday. Can't remember. Been dealing with my back, so that's been fun.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. My back has been better. I'm still a little sore, but when I go figure, I come back from vacation, and the first day I'm back on vacation, somebody decides to rear end me on my way home from work. So that sucked. And of course, the person that rear-ended me didn't have insurance. So there's that.
There is that. Why am I'm so like at a loss for words tonight too. It's weird.
That is weird because usually you're.
It's like he's missing Alli or something.
Yeah, no, seriously.
No.
But yeah, next week I think you're doing Eliza Lamb, huh?
We'll see about that.
Yeah, no, you are.
Yeah, no, you are.
That's on the schedule.
We'll see about that.
It's on the planner.
We'll see if I can find my notebook.
Jamie. Oh shit, she doesn't listen.
I was going to say he texted about doing that thing for the Hun Dynasty. I was going to reply and be like, when did you start that? Because how long did it take you to do the Eliza Lamb story?
He's been talking about it since he's been on the cast. It's been, 3 months now? Since he's been on?
Has it only been 3 months?
Maybe it's been longer. Maybe it's been
since
longer.
January, I thought, or February.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It has been longer. Because I think Alli's been on for 3 months.
Right. Well, when did we go to World of Wheels?
That was in March.
So I was on for that was our second or third episode, right? Or fourth episode with me. So maybe February.
Shit, almost 6 months. Yeah, 6 months.
God dang it. I'll tell you what.
Oh, damn it, Bobby.
You know what I haven't done yet? Good day, Mike.
Oh, God. That's why we don't have Australian listeners anymore.
We don't have anyone down under no more. That's what the people tune in for. My amazing accents.
Well, on that note, it's been an episode, guys.
It has been.
R.I.P. Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt.
No, I was trying to think if there's any more funny stories I have.
It was cool. The Allstate Arena put up a R.I.P. Bray Wyatt sign.
Did they really?
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's where WWE goes for all their events.
Yeah, which I'm surprised they don't go to
United Center?
United Center, yeah. Maybe it's not big enough.
No.
'Cause I think Allstate Arena is bigger.
I don't know.
They need to do it at Soldier Field, in the middle of everything, outdoors.
Yeah, when they go to Arlington,
Yeah.
they can have a WrestleMania in Chicago.
They had WrestleMania in L.A., didn't they, in the open stadium?
Arlington's not in Chicago.
Well, they're still going to be Chicago Bears, right?
That's like people from Naperville saying they're from Chicago.
It's Naperville.
Arlington, Texas.
And I think Naperville's closer than Arlington
Yeah, I think
Heights.
so.
Arlington, Texas isn't in Dallas, but that's where the Cowboys play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So?
I don't want them to be like the Cowboys.
Did you guys hear that Sox in 6 years might be out of Chicago?
So,
That's not going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I kind of
either.
half heard it. I saw something on Facebook, and I thought it was just a Cubs fan being a Cubs fan. Like, no, it's a joke. Like, haha, the Sox suck, that bad, move them out of Chicago. But then today I was talking to an old buddy, and he said the same thing. He's like, did you hear the news about the Sox maybe moving out? I go, I did, but I didn't. And so what is the rumor? Where are they talking about going? Or just anywhere in general, or no?
So
Because Isaac also last week pulled some shit joking with me. I'm like, when we were talking about the Expos, remember, and shit like that.
Well,
I thought it was just him being
yesterday,
Isaac.
and then yesterday we were taking a shot. We were like, "Oh, shot to the Sox going to Nashville or Toronto
Oh.
or Ontario, whatever." But
So yeah, what is the official like rumor? I guess it's not an official story. Like
So the official rumor is after within the next 6 years, the lease is up for Guaranteed Rate Field.
okay,
And I guess they're talking about not re-signing or something like that.
Oh.
And then so I don't know if this is an official rumor part like 2, but Nashville and Ontario are bidding for the Sox. Would bid for the Sox.
again, because it's just a rumor. Obviously, there's no fucking facts, and
Right.
it sounds like you don't know a lot. But would it be a complete? Here's like the Nashville Moonshiners, or would it be the Nashville White Sox? Like when the Expos, when Montreal lost the Expos, they became the
They went to
Washington
the
Nationals.
yeah.
So it was a complete whole different name.
Yeah, I don't know
Like
about that.
when the Rams left LA, they went to St. Louis. They were still the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
So is it going to be, like I said, a different city, same White Sox, or a brand new thing like altogether? You know, that's what I'm wondering.
Right. Honestly, like I really hope that the White Sox don't leave Chicago just for the mere fact of the Crosstown Classic.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't pay any attention to it because I don't think they're going to leave. It wouldn't make sense financially because you're leaving such a big market to go to
Right.
somewhere like fucking Nashville.
Yeah,
or
but
Ontario.
Nashville's
It's
a big
not
market
a big
too.
sports market. It's not.
The
Not-
Predators.
Not compared to Chicago.
No, not look at the Predators. They sell out to Chicago fans when the
Yeah.
Blackhawks go there. They had,
Well, that's- and
they had
that's
to make
just-
a rule during the
Yeah, I
playoffs
was
the one
gonna
year
say,
to keep
that's-
Chicago fans
yeah.
out.
Yeah, you couldn't wear
I'm
Chicago.
just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Sports wise, in general, compared to Chicago, it's not a big
Well,
market.
Chicago, LA, and New York are the top 3 markets, and Miami's getting up there too. I heard, right?
So, maybe I don't know.
But if it happens, it happens. Whatever. I mean, I'm a Sox fan for life, no matter what. And then if that's what I'm wondering, if they got rid of the Sox name altogether, do I have to find a new team? You know, and it wouldn't be the Cubs, no matter what. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
I know you wouldn't be a Cubs fan, but you see what your brother posted on Facebook.
Yeah, he said he'd be a Cubs. Fuck. Jesse, you're not allowed to. You're not in the family parties anymore.
I don't know. I don't know if I want him on this podcast anymore.
I know. I've changed my mind. You're not a top contributor anymore.
Jesse, you can come join me. We'll leave only Dans and Dons to themselves.
But all that matters right now is like 2 more weeks till football season starts.
I know, and I have my end of the season softball party tomorrow, and they're like, "Oh, make sure the Bears game is on." I'm like, "It's preseason, guys.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter."
I don't
He's
watch
like,
preseason
People
football
are
or
people are still going to watch though because Justin's going to be most
Yeah,
of the
he's playing.
starters will be playing.
Yeah.
yeah. But I don't watch preseason football or spring training baseball ever.
No, same
I don't
here.
watch,
boring to me.
I don't watch spring training baseball.
It's boring to me. Both
And I
of them.
said I wasn't going to watch preseason football,
But
but
you
I did
are.
watch their first game because Justin played. I didn't watch the second game mainly because I was at the wedding.
Yeah,
and he didn't play.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any.
but yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna represent the Bears tomorrow. I'm gonna wear my Justin Fields jersey.
Oh hell yeah!
So.
I'll tell you what.
And if I don't wear my Justin Fields, well, I can't even wear a Cubs jersey because I don't have any relevant Cubs
Who
players.
That's part of the thing of being a fan is wearing an old school uniform that nobody's like, whoa, where'd you get
Yeah,
that
but I'm
from?
not gonna fucking wear a Rizzo jersey. He's on the Yankees. Is he still on the Yankees?
I think so.
I'm not gonna wear a Baez jersey. He's on whatever fucking
Detroit
team he's
Tigers.
Detroit and sucking it up.
on. I mean, who retired? Arrieta's not. Where did Arrieta go?
Who
He might
knows?
be retired.
That's why you don't
Did he
buy.
re-
That's why you don't buy current players. You buy old school Hall of Famers.
Yeah, I know. That's what I need to do now. That's why I told.
Does that mean you're going to buy a Mongo jersey?
No,
That's why
I have Peyton and Ditka.
I told. I have a.
Actually, I have an Alshon
I have
Jeffrey jersey.
I have a
jersey, too.
Peyton jersey.
I've got a fucking Mac jersey too.
I have a Mac jersey.
But I have a Alshon Jeffrey because
I have a
17.
Hicks. I have a Hicks jersey too.
Really? Jesse used to have a Agunleye jersey. Adewale Agunleye.
You know, I've always wanted, even though he wasn't a Bear, but I always wanted Ocho Cinco jersey.
I had a Ricky Williams jersey from the Saints because I was a Saints fan when the
Oh, I
Bears.
have a Pierre Thomas jersey from the Saints.
Were you in school the same time he was?
No, I was a.
No, wasn't he Aaliyah's age?
Yeah,
So I because I was such a huge Bears fan and Ditka coached the Saints, and I was a running back fan. I love running backs. I've never really owned a quarterback jersey, mostly running backs and defensive guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought a Ricky Williams jersey. Right, I even had a personalized New Orleans shirt with twist on the back for my nickname. You know,
Nice.
because I love the Saints colors.
well,
and
that's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
Me and Xerxes made a bet
Uh-huh.
early in the baseball season that the Cubs would have a better record than the Sox, and we bet a jersey. So I told him, I was like, all right, my jersey, I want my last name and 00.
Nice.
So that at least I could wear that, all the time.
I saved money this year. Usually every
You
year,
usually bet
I make a
Isaac.
bet with Isaac and Sergio, and both of them beginning of the year. I'm like, hey, we doing our bet this year? And both of them like, fuck no, we ain't making that bet because they thought the Sox were gonna be good and the Cubs were gonna suck.
Yeah.
Nope, it's the other way around. Thank God they said no. I saved myself some money this year.
Isaac ended up betting Xerxes.
Did he?
I think.
You both bet Xerxes, right?
Or no, maybe he bet somebody else, and Xerxes was like, oh, I'll bet somebody else. Like, I'll bet you a jersey. And then when it was like neck and neck, I'm like, fuck, I made a mistake.
I will be interested to see who they hire as GM.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you guys.
Chris Getz.
Well, probably not.
Dun, dun, dun.
Maybe. I don't know.
I had a chance to get Bears tickets for tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick my Bears tickets.
Why?
Well, I don't know. If they're just gonna give me Bears tickets.
Oh, because they gave you the cash money instead too.
No. Jeff already said I'm still gonna get
Oh,
Bears.
that's cool.
But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pick my
just be
game.
Like, here's what you get.
Yeah, or here's what you get.
Either way, they'll be good as long as it's not freaking December. I mean, December games are fun. I went to one before. Me and Jesse and
Me and
Logan and
him
Rain
went.
Yeah, me, Jesse, Logan, and Rain went.
Who did they play? It was on my birthday. He took me because he won.
Vikings, probably.
He won tickets, so I was like,
Yeah.
fuck.
But I think their highest price tickets of the year are the season opener.
Really?
$300 and something for the Packers game.
Oh, yeah, that explains it too.
Yeah, and I already know I'm not gonna get that one.
Crush Jordan Love. Sweet.
So, but
So, it's been an episode.
Yeah.
I feel like we covered a lot of wrestling stuff. I feel like I didn't contribute a lot because I don't know him that much. I asked
yeah,
questions.
but you still ask questions, so you
Yeah.
contribute.
So, listen. No,
Got
not
to meet
listeners.
KDawg.
Not listeners.
Yeah, we got to meet KDawg.
Thinkers.
Yeah, our thinkers.
Thinkers.
Should have taken a picture of Danny turning the color of Lupe's rose on his shirt.
Man.
Good thing Jamie doesn't listen. Watch, this will be the one
Yeah,
episode
the one
she
episode
listens
she
to.
actually listens to. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Nothing wrong happened. She just said she liked my hair, and I turned red. You see, listeners out there, I have no confidence in me anymore. So whenever someone is nice to me, I blush and turn red because I don't think I'm attractive anymore.
Wait, you thought you were attractive before?
I did. I used to think I was a cocky asshole when I was 21. I thought I was king shit. I had a 12-pack on my stomach.
You could carry it around all the time.
You could wash clothes on my stomach. I used to say that all the time. Like, you want to wash your clothes, and I'd flex. And here, do this. I was an asshole. I didn't care.
You were that guy.
I was, but I wasn't. Like, it was with friends, like I am with you. Like as much as, like I said, you say I'm so outgoing, and I as I've gotten older, I am more outgoing where I don't care what strangers think anymore either.
Yeah.
But when I was younger and like outgoing, it was outgoing with friends. Now in public, I'd kind of still be shy and everything, but I wasn't. It was a confident shy. Like I was okay to be alone and like, all right, I'm shy. I'm not going to talk to anybody. Where now it's a shy. Like if I'm shy at all, it's a shy because I don't have confidence now. Where before it was a confident shy, now it's a shy, embarrassed shy, or whatever you want to call it, or I'm a fat guy shy. I don't know what you want to call it.
I would say, which is crazy because you have never been shy around me or anything like that.
And I said it's more of a hidden shy. I keep it like, you know what I mean? Like outwardly, I portray this. I'm not afraid of nothing.
You have no shame.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's because I want to be like that. So I am. You know, like so. I guess am I really that way because I am that way, even though I keep hidden inside the fears, or am I still the guy inside that's afraid? Just, I don't know. Because like I said, I act that way because I don't want to be afraid of shit. And I, like I said, as you get older, when it's so freeing when you don't give a fuck what people think about you. When I know I have a job, I don't do anything illegal, I take care of my family loves me, I'm there for my friends, even though Lupe likes to joke that I'm an asshole and he doesn't like me at all. I'm there for my friends. Like, as long as I know the people around me know that I care about them, I don't care what other people think about me. I'm me, and it took a lot of years to learn to. I think this is going to be exact opposite of what I just said, but to love yourself enough to not care what people think, because I don't love myself right now. Anyways, we're not getting into this shit right now.
I know, like, okay, way to bring that one down.
Here, I'll continue. Someone said LA Knight was fighting back tears on SmackDown while he was doing his promo.
Really?
Damn.
Well, he was Bray Wyatt's last opponent.
I know you said that already.
So that's like
there goes the asshole.
it was his last opponent, and he really helped bring eyes to LA Knight.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
really?
Yeah. Like LA Knight was not big when he faced Bray.
And even though, did LA Knight win that match? I think
No,
he lost.
Bray
right?
Bray won.
Yeah, but that still pushed LA
And again,
Knight
that
over.
was the Royal Rumble, right?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
I remember being at Nikki and Kevin's house,
It was
and we
the Royal
watched.
Rumble, the Mountain Dew
Mountain Dew dark match.
'Cause I
or
remember
some shit like
we-
that. Yeah, Mountain Dew
blackout match.
Mountain Dew pitch black.
Pitch Black. And like I said, I remember watching the Royal Rumble there, and then I remember that match coming on. I'm like, "What's going on?" And Nikki's like, "Oh, it's this stupid Mountain Dew Pitch Black thing." I'm like, "You can't even see nothing. Like, this is fucking weird. What is going on?" I'm like, "Who are?" Because I didn't know who LA Knight was. I never heard of the guy. I'm like, "Who is this guy?" And then I guess obviously Bray Wyatt. I'm like, "Oh, that guy's kind of cool looking." I'm like, "Whatever." And I don't think I paid attention to that match once. I'm like, "Don't care."
Yeah, it was just a gimmick match because it was sponsored by Mountain Dew, who
Pitch Black.
has their Pitch Black drink.
It's a good drink too. I like it.
The pitch black. That
Yeah.
was one of my favorite Mountain Dews.
That's why SummerSlam had that Slim Jim match because they
Yeah.
have a partnership with Slim Jim again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and that commercial was actually pretty cool because they had the original Macho Man in it and everything like that.
But yeah, I remember so there you go, Donnie. There's kind of when I put my toe back in the water was the Royal Rumble because I watched that and then really didn't watch anything from the Royal Rumble until WrestleMania, my poker party. Mm-hmm. So the Royal Rumble, like, oh, who is this and who is this? And I'm like, like I was expecting to kind of see somebody I knew, and I literally knew no one. I'm like, and I'm asking our Nikki's son Kyle. He's 11 now. He just turned 11 3 days ago. And I'm like, who's that guy? And him and Nikki are like, this blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who's that guy? And I'm like, I don't know any of these fucking people at all. And then he's like, oh, that's so-and-so and so-and-so. And he's like, that's Seth freaking Rollins. I'm like, why do you say freaking just Seth Rollins? No, that's his name. I'm like, okay, if you say so. And now that I'm into it, like, that's Ryland's favorite too. Da-da-da, I want to see Seth freaking Rollins. And it's funny. She'll like, she said it at a friend's house. And the mom's like, wow, we don't like the word freaking around here. Like, and you're 4 years old saying that, you know? So Jamie's like, Ryland, just call him Seth Rollins. And we'll call him Seth freaking Rollins. But it's crazy how much the girls are in the wrestling now.
That's cool. I mean, fuck, I was young too. I started watching wrestling. It was WrestleMania 13.
The year
13 or 14. I think it was 13. Huh?
I said the year was 1986.
I wasn't that young.
No,
I wasn't even born yet.
I have no idea when I started. I said I go through phases where I'll watch it like crazy. I mean, I used to watch it, when I was younger, where like I would fucking fight anyone that told me that shit was fake. I'm like, it is not fake.
I was the same way.
Motherfucker, this shit's
I was
real.
the same way when I was a kid.
But yeah. And then I went away for a while, then I came back again, and then I went away for a while, and then I came back with DX, and then I was in love with Sable, and I was in love with Trish. And yeah. Miss Jacqueline, I loved her and Booker T.
Oh my god, Jackie was great.
Her and Sable had her and Trish and her and Sable had the fucking wars going on.
Uh-huh.
Sable's real name was Rena Marrow. She was married to Marvelous Mark Marrow.
Mark Marrow.
Yep. And I said I know all that shit back then. Like when
Steve Blackman kicked his ass.
when the WCW started crossing over to the WWE a little bit. Yeah, I remember Chris Benoit and Jericho when they first came over.
Oh yeah, Chris Benoit with the four.
out.
Yeah, I know, right? Chris Benoit with the Four Horsemen. It was Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Perry Saturn, and Dean Malenko.
Yes, I liked Perry Saturn. And then everyone talked about they went to the Dean Malenko School of Wrestling. I didn't realize how huge he
And
was.
he's still actually part of WWE, isn't he?
Well,
doesn't he still train?
I don't remember.
Well, I know is that was all WCW factions, and I didn't know who he was because I was only WWE. But then I kept hearing his name like crazy. I'm like, holy shit, yeah, Perry Saturn, I liked him. And then I remember when Gangrel came out, and Edge and Christian were part of like they were like nobodies underneath him. Yeah. And now look at Edge all these years later is fucking running shit, you know?
He's the last, I think. Yeah, he's the last of the Attitude Era. There isn't anymore.
Is Cena considered Attitude Era or no?
No,
he was Ruthless Aggression. Yeah.
And when do they name these eras? Like, are they named later? Like, oh, we're going to call it this, or did they come out and say?
No, Cena actually coined that name.
Oh, okay.
I think it was when he came out during a Kurt Angle promo, and he said "Ruthless Aggression."
Yeah.
And I again, I did not watch a lot of Cena 'cause that's part of the time I wasn't watching. But I do remember, like, when I first saw him, he came out as like this white boy rapper and rapping all the time, and now I don't see that anymore. So I didn't know when that all changed over to him being, because he was a doctor of thugonomics, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
That changed like more when they transitioned into like the PG era.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then I never liked Kurt Angle. I don't know what it is about him, but I never liked him.
Kirk Angle.
But I do like Gable now.
Chad Gable.
You see the two matches with him and Gunther have been fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I hope after Gunther breaks the record, Chad will be the one to dethrone him.
Well, did you see the way they made it?
that's where
They
it's
made
going.
him win he beat him last week, but because it was a count out, he didn't lose the belt.
Get the belt.
Can we just talk about Rey Mysterio taking the belt from fucking whatever the fuck
Austin
nuts thing?
Theory.
Yes, him. I do not like Austin Theory. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys do. I fucking hate Austin Theory.
I don't even know who he is. I mean, I know him, but I don't know
Mr.
him.
McMahon's protege.
8-Town
Fuck
up or
him.
whatever.
8-Town down.
Yeah, whatever.
But I'm pretty sure this will probably be Rey Mysterio's last title run too.
Last hurrah.
Yeah, I think that's the whole
they're
reason why they
talking
gave him the belt.
They're talking about maybe Cena challenging for the Intercontinental title because that's the one I don't think he's ever won that one.
Huh.
And if he wins it, then he'll finally be a Grand Slam champion.
That's what I was saying. That's interesting that he would, because he's still technically not retired.
So, is Dominic really Rey Mysterio's son?
Yes,
100%.
100%. No, he's Eddie Guerrero's son.
Well, I know they played up the whole him being taller and the haircut to make it look like, oh, did Ray's wife cheat on him with Eddie? Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I know that's all. I know that's all an act.
Actually, Ray's son.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I
excellent.
don't know if you ever watched when him.
That was a long time
when
ago.
Ray and Eddie did like the battle for custody of
Yeah.
Dominic.
No.
Storyline.
Yeah.
Literally, my first time ever seeing Dominic was after WrestleMania or something, or whenever. Actually, all the matches I've seen, the pay-per-views, I never even know who he was until all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, Ray is dating Dominic. I'm like, what? I'm like, why is my girl with that loser?
Look, that's little Dominic.
Oh, wow. And he's getting some traction now. Like, I keep telling Jamie all the time, I go, I want to turn the TV off when he's on. He annoys the fuck out of me.
You know what? He annoys the fuck out of me, but I absolutely love exactly where he's going. He's become such a great wrestler.
But he's getting good, too, because
when
an article I just read said that he's pulling double time because he's doing Raw and then the next night.
NXT.
And they're saying, yeah, whatever, next. So he's doing all this shit going crazy. Like, they're saying he's putting his licks in. He's getting his, trying to earn his stripes with all the wrestlers, I guess.
So, I was going to say, if I hear like someone say like, oh, I don't like him, he's so annoying, or if I say that, it just makes me think, well,
he's doing his job.
Good,
then.
he's doing his job.
Right.
Because if you watch him on TV, when he goes to talk on the mic, he gets more heat than anyone I've seen.
Oh my God,
lately.
yes.
Now, that's what I wanted to ask you, because I can't really tell all the time. Are the boos actually pumped in, or are those?
No, those are real.
Shut the fuck up! Like they drown him out.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He is
because I thought
That's,
a lot of it
like
was
when
more
Seth
pumped in.
Rollins comes, like when he started his feud with Finn, and Finn was doing his promo, and people would start singing Seth's song. That was real.
Okay.
There's what Donnie was talking about.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
That's
he
fucking.
came to the ring and gave.
Oh, dude,
gave the
I'm
belt.
gonna fucking watch it tonight.
I'll watch highlights.
But
Probably.
that's Ray and Dominic.
Yep.
They look
look the
they look
same.
so much alike, except for the fact that he's like 4 feet taller than him.
Oh, I mean, Ray's someone you can count as the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And what about Big Show? What era is he considered?
But
He'd be Attitude, but he's not with WWE.
he's not?
Where's he at?
AEW.
He's with AEW. No shit.
Oh yeah, he goes by Paul White now. His regular
Yeah.
name, doesn't
Yep.
he?
His actual name. I didn't know he was in AEW. I don't like that.
That interview, huh?
I don't like that. I don't like that he went to AEW.
A lot of
All of them go
Billy
there.
Gunn's there.
I know.
The badass
fucking
Billy Gunn.
the best Raw announcer ever. Jim Ross is there.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That
He was a lifer.
that interview with Big Show where the woman's asking him about Bray Wyatt. He has the AEW shirt on. But yeah, there's a lot of ex WWE people there.
Yes, there.
Christian's there. His name is Christian Cage.
Yeah, Christian Cage. Daniel Bryan is
there.
Jericho.
He's injured. Daniel Bryan's injured.
Which is what do they call him? Daniel Bryan? Bryan Daniels, right?
Yeah. Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, Bryan Danielson. Yeah.
I think that's his real name.
Goldust is there.
Oh, still?
Yeah.
I think is he?
Or is he
did
retiring?
He leave?
Well, didn't Cody Rhodes come from AEW or went from NXT to AEW? Now he's back to WWE?
Well, so Cody Rhodes.
He was one of the founding people of AEW.
Yeah,
wasn't
so
he?
Cody Rhodes was in WWE on the main roster, and his last gimmick with WWE was Stardust. It wasn't that great.
Yeah.
It was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
So he, like, if you go on Peacock, they have the new Cody Rhodes documentary. It's really good. But
that's like on our list.
It explains like he got fed up with WWE, so he left.
Mm-hmm.
He started doing like indie shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there was some other people on the indies, mainly like the Young Bucks. That's who basically started AEW.
Well, and this, again, not to whatever, because I don't know my wrestling history, but the video I watched also showed that Cody Rhodes was on NXT when Bray Wyatt was coming up, and he was one of the coaches on there.
Yeah, Cody was Bray's pro.
Yeah. Which
Fucking
is
Bray Wyatt. Did you see? He didn't even have the dreads or anything.
That's when he was Husky Harris.
Yeah, Husky Harris. He didn't even have the tattoos or anything like that.
He had one tattoo on his arm.
Yeah.
Because I saw that because this video broke it down, and that was the last time we saw Husky Harris. Like, then he came back as like a hooded guy to cost Cena a belt somewhere, or he cost him a match, blah, blah, blah. Then later comes back, all of a sudden, the Wyatt family, and he's all bearded and dreaded up. He's got more tattoos, so he doesn't really look like Husky.
Yeah.
And he lost weight and got in shape. It looks like like when he was Husky Harris, he was husky and big.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got
and supposedly when he would when they kicked him out of Nexus and they sent him back to NXT, I don't know if this is true, but supposedly he told Vince McMahon, "You'll see me again." And then he came back as Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, and then there was actually a persona that he had that not many people have actually seen. He had a mask that they said that he replicated, but he based it off of the band Slipknot. And
The Fiend mask?
No.
The Fiend mask.
This was the mask that he had, that he would wrestle with this mask before he wrestled with when he was the Fiend. And it was just it looked like a metal iron mask that he had on.
Well, then you guys said his finishing move besides the
Sister Abigail.
Like the one video again I watched. I keep referencing that was the one I watched. Said it kept saying that the Sister Abigail thing he did for a while. They said was the biggest letdown ever, because I guess he kept promoting it where he saw this person talking, and everybody in the whole like wrestling universe thought a new character was premiering with the family, but it was just him in fishnets, they said, and dressed up like a girl.
Oh, okay.
But everyone kept thinking, "Oh my God, this Sister Abigail's going to come in."
That might have been after I stopped watching.
Oh, but the guy said that everyone kept thinking Sister Abigail's going to be a new girl in the family, and she's going to kick ass like with the Wyatt family, like the rest of them, and then end up just being him in fishnets.
Well, that's when he made his comeback last year. He was supposed to have like a new family because after Brody Lee died, one of the Wyatt family members, he wasn't going to go back to like the World Eater character. So he's supposed to have this new family, and one of the characters was Uncle Howdy.
Yeah.
And that was going to be his brother Bo.
Yeah. And every now and then, like some of the matches, you would just see him. Like he was in the Pitch Black.
That was the only match Bray had.
No, I'm talking about like every now and then you would still see. Oh no, I'm sorry. You would see you would see Uncle Howdy around,
and just in promos.
And then when Alexa Bliss would wrestle, was it Alexa Bliss or Liv Morgan?
Alexa. But
and there was
about that time.
Yeah, there was a I don't remember what I was gonna say now. Fuck it, never mind. Holy shit. Dun dun dun. I don't remember. Fuck it. We've reached that point.
Yeah.
Well,
no, I mean honestly, like we can keep talking about this for hours. I can honestly talk about this for hours, but I know Don is 80 years old and he's ready to go to sleep. So with that being said, you can find us on all your major podcast platforms, at Instagram at 3GuysPod2021, at Twitter at
Hold on, come back.
Facebook at Impulsive Thoughts.
Facebook at Impulsive
I did see we posted another TikTok, didn't we? Or am I
Oh
wrong?
yeah.
There was a second
Yes.
TikTok now.
Yeah, and that's basically like since we were off last Friday, Twitter at
ThoughtsPod 2023.
And you can listen to us or find us on YouTube. I just found that out again 2 weeks ago.
yeah. We'll eventually have video.
Eventually.
This one actually might not go on YouTube just because of the beginning where we started out with the theme song.
Oh, because we'll get sued for it.
Well, we won't get sued. They'll just shadow ban us.
Dumb.
So yeah, it's weird. But yeah. A little bit of a different episode this week. That was weird.
Yeah.
But we'll get back to our normal episodes next week and everything like that.
Eliza Lamb.
Yeah. With the Eliza Lamb.
Eliza Lamb.
So, but joined here today with Mr. Donnie Rowe to my right
See ya.
and Mr. Dano to my left.
Hi there. How you doing?
And we had Alli and KDawg.
Nope, KDawg. Don't say it wrong.
I say how I want it.
No, you said it wrong.
I don't give a shit.
You're going to get us canceled from KDawg.
I'm going to tell KDawg to fucking play with your man bun again.
Yes. Someone has to. Jamie doesn't.
Don't tease him with a good time.
All right, guys. And I'm your favorite host with the most, Lupe. Debatable.
We'll see.
And we out this bitch.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh,